A wonderful afternoon to all of you who are watching. I have an update on my car, and it's been quite the trip. I originally opened this engine up because all of the spark plugs were really bad. If we move over, we can see that all of the spark plugs are pretty shot, and they are very, very old, and they needed to be replaced. And so replaced them on both sides, while also being mindful that all of the plastics in here are extremely brittle, and so we have had some stuff break on us. And then I was going to replace the thermostat, but before I did that, wherever the thermostat is, I took this off and I realized I didn't need to, so I went to put it back on. However, the connector came off. I tried to stick that back on and it just shattered on me, which is very, very fun and not something that I liked especially. So we got a new connector here. I'm going to be cutting the cable, cutting this down, and like joining this together while being mindful of polarity so that our engine actually starts. And then once that's back in, we can test to make sure that we don't have any misfires, and so that we know that everything is, together correctly, and so that we have a car that we can actually work with. So yeah, after that, I'm gonna replace the thermostat, and then gonna reassemble everything back in and hope that nothing explodes. And then I'm gonna have to go by Ace to get some bolts that were not existent on one of the covers, so that it actually covers the spark plugs, the wires where they go, so that we have something to cover it with. And what I'm talking about is the panel that goes over this. The bolts are missing, so it was just kind of up and anything could get in there, and that's not good. So I'm going to be doing that. And here's another thing. This just kind of flops around. We're going to keep it there. We're going to keep the cover on, but we need to find a way to kind of hold this down, because this piece is greatly appreciated to be here, and it just needs to be here. And so we need to find a way to properly hold this on. I'm not going to be taking it off, because then there wouldn't be a shroud to kind of hold it and direct air, which wouldn't be good. And yeah, I've been working on this for the past last night, some odd hours, unknown, who knows, to right now, where we're going to be going back and working on all of this.